Tenebron. The eggs are yours to protect as well. Parried and obliterate there. Ripperoni. Oh, I didn't army at all. Shit. They're 40 seconds in. Well, that's about as late as it can possibly be. Yes! The rocket boot was the play. Nice. Alright, well, we tried a lot of times. As you can see here from my damage meter, to beat Sartharion 3 Drake 25 man, and that's what you just saw. Frost Deathknight 505 item level. The main strategic things we did was delaying Army of the Dead to be in the middle of the fight rather than pre-pull, so we have the added damage during the enrage phase. And then the thing that made us get it on that attempt that we weren't doing on any of the other ones was rocket booting or rocket belting nitro boost away, just running away from all the danger right at the very end, right before I died, to buy just a couple extra seconds. Yeah, let's loot it. Dragon hide bag 22 slaughter. Get one of them. Maybe I can't loot it. Wait, I have that literally right there. Dragon brood leg guards. Chest plate of the great aspects. I already have that one. Dragon store. How do I already have all of these? Large satchel of spoils. Wyrmrest band. Gauntlets of the Lost Vanquisher. And I already have it, but there you go. Solo Reigns of the Twilight Drake. Gauntlets of the Lost Protector. There's a whole lot of loot on this guy. And a Pennant Cloak. How much gold was there? 166 gold. That was very challenging at this gear level. And the whole strategy was to kill it before the second Drake landed. Because when the second Drake lands, it puts a big shield on the boss and you can't damage it. And the way you're supposed to handle that mechanic is you're supposed to click on a portal, go into a Twilight Realm, kill a mob in the Twilight Realm. That removes the shield, then you can come back topside, keep hitting the boss. However, if you go into the portal when you're solo, everything just resets and the fight resets and it's over. So you can't do that. It just doesn't work to do that solo. So your only option is to kill it in under about 90 seconds. About 90 seconds in that the shield goes up. And you can see the fight duration on a bunch of these fights. Yeah, I think we did this on Frosty K. It was very challenging. If I had even just like 5 or 10 more item levels, it probably would have felt pretty easy. Because it's basically just a DPS race with a little bit of survival technique at the end. But yeah, that's solo 25-man Sartharion with all 3 Drakes up. Got the mount, even though I already had it, but, you know, you could get it too. I would think, my opinion is that Paladin, Retribution Paladin, would be very good for this. Because it gets very, very scary at the end with the Enrage. It's very hard to survive. You're not going to survive for long. But a Paladin could press Divine Shield and be completely immune for 8 seconds worth of extra damage time at the very end. So I think Paladin would be quite strong if you're looking for other classes to maybe be able to do this. Sweet. Have you done Malagos on Deathknight? Nope, I've never tried. Okay, so that guy, the mount that this guy is on, Black Drake, that one comes from doing this same raid, but in 10-man mode. And it should be very easy to meet the DPS check in 10-man mode. I mean, 25-man has so much more health. It's way harder. This, if you want that mount, you do the same thing, and you just do it on raid difficulty 10 player. And then it's GG. But yeah, I think that's a good point to end the stream. It's about dinner time, and we just managed to get that guy down. Pretty exciting. 10-man now or saved? I don't know. I'm pretty sure they were separate lockouts in Wrath of the Lich King. They might, you know what? Why don't we just go test it? Raid difficulty 10 player. See if it lets us zone in and do it again. DJ Mars says you can't pass phase 3 on my rogue. The Drake rotation. Oh, you're talking about Malagos. Yeah, I don't know much about Malagos. 10-man? Alright. We'll do whatever. We'll wrap it up with a nice little 10-man. I was gonna end the show, but you know, why don't we just hit a little 10-man real quick here? So first we're gonna walk around, kill all the trash. If you don't kill the trash, it will all aggro when you pull the boss. When you're running around like this, it's pretty much the same thing in 25-man mode. You don't want to aggro these drakes. The drakes need to be alive when you engage the boss. The rest of the, you know, stupid trash should be dead. The way you get the mount is by having all 3 drakes alive when you engage the boss. So if you accidentally kill one of the drakes, you're screwed. You're not going to get the mount. Yeah, the 10-man stuff, not so hard. Oop. I was gonna spread diseases off of that guy that I put the 2 diseases on, then he just died to my auto attack. Okay. All the trash, except for the drakes, are dead now. So we could pretty much just do the same thing. This boss has... Is this a joke? Is this a joke? This boss has 2.5 million health. It's actual joke difficulty. The second Drake isn't even going to come down. I don't have to worry about the enrage. Where's the lava? The fight's over. What's the deal with the lava blazes? Yeah, so that was easy. Dragonhide, but if you want the 22 slaughter easily, just do it in 10-man mode. Large Satchel of Spoils, Vanquisher Gauntlets, Reigns of the Black Drake, also already have that one, but, you know, we're doing this for fun. Staff, Unsullied Cuffs. What's in these Satchels of Spoils? Here's the one from the 25-man mode. 69 gold. Did it give me, like, Valor points or something? I thought they used to give, like, Badge of Justice or something. 56 gold. Not bad. Alright, so now it's 10 and 25, man. We got them done. Now, it's definitely time for me to go make some pasta, eat dinner, get to bed.